don't know how it would have worked. Avengers: Infinity War star improvised one of the most heartbreaking scenes with Elizabeth Olsen that fans still can't get over. If there is one movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that is more sad than Avengers: Endgame, it is without a doubt Avengers: Infinity War. A true masterpiece created by the Russo brothers, the 2018 movie featured some of the most excruciating scenes of all time, including the deaths of many of the major characters. The worst death sequence of all, aside from Loki's at the beginning of the film, was that of Vision. What made it even more heartbreaking and poignant was that his own love interest, Wanda, had to put an end to him. While the on-screen sequence was extremely terrible in and of itself, it may have been made differently if Paul Bettany hadn't improvised with Elizabeth Olsen. While the other characters' deaths or disappearances following Thanos' snap shattered many hearts, no other death in Avengers: Infinity War elicited as many tears as Vision's. Even Loki's death at the start of the film pales in comparison to the death of Paul Bettany's Marvel character. However, most people are unaware of Vision's death. Initially, things did not run as neatly as they did on the screens. This was because the death scene visualization did not work in real life for a variety of reasons. Bettany recently revealed at MegaCon in Orlando how he and co-star Elizabeth Olsen improvised the sequence. Speaking with Collider, he said, "That was hilarious. We didn't know who was going to die until the day before or something," Bettany explained. "They showed us a sort of pre-visualization of that and everybody was like, well, I guess I gotta take the kids out of private school." The primary issue was that, because to Marvel's strict secrecy policy, no one knew who would die until they were very near to filming the moment. As a result, because the scene could not go as planned and scripted, someone was forced to improvise. Nonetheless, something had to be done, despite the restricted time frame. Seeing no other option, the Russo brothers, Joe and Anthony Russo, asked Bettany and Olsen to improvise the sequence. As Paul Bettany recalls, the Russo brothers approached us and asked, "Hey, listen, can you improvise this scene?" And I say, "What? Improvise being a robot being killed? I've got no frame of reference." This caused a significant dilemma for the entire cast and crew because the previously intended sequence did not work, and the actors participating in the scene were unable to improvise because they had no frame of reference for how to murder a robot. But then Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen took the lead, and everything fell into place perfectly to create Avengers: Infinity War, a masterpiece.